Unfortunately, AI CMAs are just not correct. They can't possibly be. I wasn't expecting to do a review of Sidekick today, but I recently got an email from my association promoting a new app, and they were doing a free training session. So, of course, I hopped on. It is sidekick.io, which must be that a lot of MLSs are already pumping out AI to their members without doing like total quality control. Now, before I go into this, I just want to say I know the founder of this company. He used to be a real estate broker. He owned a company that was called Avenue 8. It was kind of like side and invisible brokerage back end. I've met him a couple of times, so I have total respect for the company. But when I did the promo, it actually revealed to me something I think is really important right now, which is unfortunately, AI CMAs are just not correct. They can't possibly be. So here's what happened. I did the demo. I didn't really get enough from it. They were just kind of showing the way the product is doing its output, kind of like what the reports look like, et cetera, et cetera. There's a chat GPT style prompt system inside the app. So it makes it relatable. If you've been using chat GPT, you kind of understand how to prompt it, right? But here's the thing. A couple days later, I get this email. Can AI actually help agents with comps? So in this email, Sidekick is promoting that AI can do the heavy lifting of finding us the right comps for a CMA. Okay. So I'm like, oh, let's do a demo. So the founder emailed me. He's like, let's do a demo. I'm excited. Get on. First thing I say to him is, how are you pulling the MLS data? Like, for example, now that there are a lot of big brokerages that are not putting their listings on the MLS, I would assume that AI has the capacity to even review publicly recorded closed sales so that we can capture all the closed sales. Otherwise, you're only getting a limited portion of closed sales. And if off markets become even more of a thing, then that's going to be a persistent problem. And he told me, no, the AI can't do that yet. I said, okay, well, with regard to days on market, how is it calculating days on market? And the reason I bring this one up is because whenever you're pricing a property, like if I go over to a seller's house and I say, hey, here are the recent sales, we always look at the price that it was listed at, the price it sold for, the days on market. Now in our MLS, which is Claw MLS, I have let them know a million times that this is a major data error problem for them. Agents can enter the change in status as active to active contingent, which means looking for backup. It's like a signed contract exists, right? But for some reason, that doesn't stop the day count in our MLS. We would have to change it from active to pending to stop the day count. How can you guarantee that all agents are entering it correctly? A lot of agents that I know go straight from active to pending just to make their stats look better, just so that it looks like it was contingency free sooner. So they could say, oh, it was 7 days on market. As it is right now, I literally have to call every single comp and ask every agent, how long did it really take for you to get a contract? Because the days on market data is incorrect. So I'm like, does it have the capacity to read change in status like active to active contingent or active to pending? He said it does not. I said, okay. Well, tell me this then. When you're pulling comps, does it have the ability to read the description or the photos of the competing, comparable sales that it's pulling just to make sure that we're comparing apples to apples? It does not. And I had this problem with Atlas as well. So here's the thing. Right now, any apps that are saying they can give you an accurate CMA using AI would be relying solely, it seems, on MLS data and inaccurate days on market. That's a problem. So you have to review the comps anyway. It's like, why wouldn't you just use RPR or Cloud CMA for that? So after I told him this, we ended our call. I don't think he loved that I was giving that critical feedback, but I'm deep in this thing. Then I get this email, unlocking deep value in multiple listing services. Data standards are important, but data accessibility is more important. What? Then it says down here, real estate professionals want the same convenience for market analysis. Listen, I am less concerned with convenience than I am with accuracy. And it says down here, real estate professionals don't just want better data, they want data that's delivered in a way that's natural, quick, and accessible. And I'm like, no, I want better data. If I'm going to hire an AI app, give them my hard-earned money, I want them to actually be providing me with the deepest level of analysis. That's what I want AI to do for me, because otherwise that tech already exists and it's free with your MLS. There's no way I'm going to pay for that. So if really what you're offering me is a different type of format, Canva can give you a nice format for a CMA if that's what you're looking for. So anyway, I just wanted to do this quick video as a cautionary tale. If you are trying to use AI for your CMAs, make sure that the app you're using has the ability to pull public record closings, that the days on market count is accurate, and also, that you're comparing apples to apples, because it's going to pull comps not knowing really the condition of the property that you're listing and the condition of the properties that it's pulling. This is my PSA regarding AI CMAs. Sorry to call you out, Sidekick. I had to do it. I'm sure it's going to get better with time, but I just really wanted to address it now because the moment. All right. This is Courtney Polis, your real estate AI coach. Hey, if you have any apps you would like me to review, I am honest. So, I'm happy to do it. Post them down in the comments and subscribe, and share with your realtor friends who are doing this deep dive into AI too, or feel overwhelmed by the tech and are like, listen, I don't even want to mess with this yet. We got to mess with it, but we have to be smart about it. I'll see you next time. Peace.